Blue Period Volume 7 Review. Spoilers ahead if you haven't read Volumes 1 to 6. Please don't start here and check our previous Blue Period reviews instead. Now, I'm not really sure why I'm marking art. Yatoru Yaguchi has gained a place at Tokyo University Arts or TUA on the oil painting course. On his first attempt, it should all be plain sailing from now on, or so he hopes, after having to put on a suit and tame his hair with gel that looks smart for the opening ceremony. It's back to reality with a jolt. Also in his class is a prodigiously talented Yotosuki, and he meets again Kinami Miki, the girl who in the entrance exam and eventually broke his mirror, a happy accident as it turned out. As the other students introduce themselves and their work, Yatoru begins to feel intimidated by their high standards. From the moment the three university instructors for the freshman course explained the first assignment, Yatoru is out at sea to be told that he must forget everything he ever learned, and he only just learned it. It's just not what he needs to hear. And to cap it all, the subject of the new assignment is yet another self-portrait, only this time they have a whole month in which to complete it. Meanwhile, in the faculty staff room, the staff are discussing the new class, specifically the difficulties faced by those who got in under second, third, fourth, fifth, and even sixth attempts, and how hard it is for those students just out of high school, like Yatora. The month drags. When things don't go according to his plan, Yatora seeks out his friends from high school, hoping maybe that a night out drinking like old times will remind him who he really is and what he's aiming for. Talking with Ko, number trainee patisserie, helps put things in context a little, but Yatori is suffering from imposter syndrome. Alright, I got in. Now what? It was never going to be plain sailing for Yatora, and even Jung, the inspired young artist, Jung that was ready to face whatever challenges Towa would throw at the first years. He finds himself totally lost if you've ever been in an arts course of any kind. You find yourself empathizing with Yatora's predicament and feeling his pain. It's really hard to watch his growing desperation as he battles with the assignment, trying to discover what he needs within himself to make a piece of art that fits the brief but shows a completely different approach and completely different skills from his examination pieces. This is where Tsubasa Yamaguchi's talents as a mangaka really shine. Many mangaka will probably have shuttled swiftly during Yatora's self-dubs, wanting to move his story along at a brisker pace, but the story is Yatora's growth as a person and an artist, and also that of his fellow art students. And because Yamaguchi-sensei delves into this in detail, the result is a valuable and insightful exploration of what it means to learn to become an artist. We're straight into post-anime TV series territory with this volume, so it's fascinating if you become invested in this series to see what becomes of the characters next. It's good to find Yatora running unexpectedly into fellow prep school student Koana. As the last time we saw her, she was off to a rock concert with her sister to try to get over her disappointment at not being offered a place. Like everyone else in her family, at Tua, being the kind of girl she is, it will be no easy answer for her as she tries to figure out what to do next. But there are some surprises in store by the end of this volume, and good to see Oba Sensei and hand to give typically unconventional yet appropriate advice. Translation for Volume 7 from Kodansha is again by Anjani Oloye, and they continue to provide a very readable English version including all the technical terms. Only 2 translation notes at the end of this time and 4 common strips about new characters. As Blue Period starts a new story arc, Tsubasa Yamaguchi explores the vital question, can creativity be taught? During Yatora's experiences, it doesn't sound as if it's going to grab the attention, but thanks to Yamaguchi's storytelling, engaging characters, and quirky approach, it's make for vivid reading. Don't skip this volume. 8 out of 10.